Breaking developments on a manhunt, a masked gunman at a local park causing an entire community to panic and shelter in place.
Yeah, something else. At 4, we told you how police are still searching at this hour. Now, new at 6, 19's Brittany Weir is digging into new court documents describing what exactly happened before the gunman actually entered the park.
The Summit County Sheriff's Office says they are still looking for 48-year-old Raymond Klitz. He is accused of being the masked gunman that caused a shelter-in-place at Uniontown Community Park over the weekend. The Summit County Sheriff's Office says Klitz went to a home in violation of a protection order in the city of Greene on Saturday. Court documents show that Klitz pointed a gun at someone in that home. He then damaged a vehicle at the house by deflating 2 of the tires. Deputies say he then ran away into the woods while he was still armed, this causing the Uniontown Community Park and the area surrounding to go into a shelter in place. The affidavit says that a baseball game at the park had to be evacuated. Officials say they have filed charges against Klitz. These include having a weapon under disability, violation of a protection order, domestic violence, inducing panic, aggravated menacing, and criminal mischief. We reviewed court records and found Klitz has past DUI and drug convictions. In 2022, he was charged again with domestic violence because he threatened a family or household member. In 2020, he was charged with violating a protection order by texting a family member. Uniontown Police and the Summit County SWAT team conducted an extensive search over the weekend. That included the community of Greene. At this point, Klitz has not been arrested. Take a look at your screen. The sheriff's office says this is Klitz. He is 5'6", weighs 155 pounds, and has blonde hair with blue eyes. Anyone with information on Klitz's whereabouts is asked to call the Summit County Sheriff's Office. In Summit County, Brittany Weir, 19 News.